Cek dulu. Kita sudah masuk nggak di YouTube? Kita coba Boys Summer Friend. Arjov, cow. Arjov.
Data-datanya aneh lah.
Ada belum lab kita? Belum, Wik.
Mungkin loading sebentar.
Ini apa nih? Ada tulisannya. Tidak streaming, Bung.
Audionya pakai apa nangkapnya itu?
Pakai ini laptop.
Merah doa ya anunya, pinknya.
Cek.
Sudah satu dua.
Sudah? Tes.
Kenapa aku belang-belang itu dong?
Iko lagi.
Tes.
Tes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Lan. Lo. Las.
Yo, kenapa sih YouTube-nya?
Karena kau dikat lah nih kan itu.
Hah?
Karena kau dikat.
Walah.
Berarti udah mulai lah orang nonton kita kayak gini terus itu.
Ya, sudah mulai.
Tapi kayak betak kan ini.
Hah?
Apa kita mulai?
Jangan. Gamenya belum bisa dimasuki. Masih di ini. Apalah pemakaiannya. Nge-lag jaringanku. Jaringannya lagi pada nge-lag. Telkomsel gini lagi down. Bagus ya lo, kalau jelek-jelek benar lo.
Ganteng dah.
Kameranya. Ada bolong-bolong dah. Telkomsel gangguan.
Kita masuk ke sini lah boleh dong?
Hah?
Masuk ke situ lah.
Enggak. Kita live kayak nih ya, karena kita nonton game. Tapi kita tuh udah kelihatan. Kalau di Windows kelihatan previewnya. Kalau di Windows kelihatan preview. Bisa sebenarnya, tapi harus 2 monitor ini. Satu gesan preview, satu gesan ini. Sini gitu, sama kamera. Sedang melakukan pranking, Bung. Pranking saja, ini Adit gaul. Adit gaul yang sudah tidak gaul.
Jadi keren kali kau hari ini. Mantap kali.
Cek very well. Iya, jaringan nih memang. Harus daftar lah ikut. Harus daftar lah dia.
Tahu kemarin udah ya.
Ulun apa ada ya?
Ulun apanya?
Atau ini jadi bukan sih.
Enggak yang apa? Itu tuh wireless. Oh iya, masuk mobil ikut kalian. Semalam saja tersambung alam BAB si penjas dulu buat ngeteknya gitu lagi. Siapa ini di sini? Abang ini. Dia apa? Ada yang pakai cheat nggak lah sama emo? Nggak ada. Yang pakai emo kita. Live ini? Live. Masa kan?
Johnson ya. Siapa?
Suasana jelek, langsung main busana. Ngapain? Kamu di sini, kamu tak main. Yamin. Langsung jawab. Lihat ya, Job. Aduh, siapa yang buka anu, buka pakai ya, menerima ini tadi. Apa namanya?
Yang punya medal untuk weekly point.
Si Pastain mulai lemes dipakai ini, nggak terlalu layak biasanya pakai ini.
Soalnya energi gue kesedot.
Iya,
Energi gue kesedot.
butuh energi kuat buat
Kecuali ini
kendaliin.
bukan senjata. Ini kan senjata kan. Kecuali ini gambar mic. Nah baru energinya buat gue.
Nahan tuh.
Energinya buat gue. Kalau mic ya. Cuma karena ini apa sih? Kar. Ya ini kar. Kar scope 4. Scope 4 coba lo lihat. Kar scope 4. Kalian mau lihat? Bentar gue coba. Awas jangan ngintip. Ntar kelihatan dalaman gue. Nah ini kalian lihat ya. Ini kar scope 4. Ya kelihatan lah ya. Lu screenshot terus zoom.
Pas session keduanya.
Nah,
Oke.
ya. Screenshot terus zoom. Tapi naikin dulu resolusinya, naikin 1080. Screenshot zoom itu scope 4. Nih,
Aduh,
scope
bahasa banjir ya tadi.
Nah, screenshot terus zoom. Ya. Kalian ntar bisa coba lihat sendiri di rumah atau ya repot amat ntar gue posting dah. Kalian lihat ini. Ya. Dan ini adalah standings untuk round yang kelima Superior Skill Biketron NFT XF Orange Boom PLM. Kali ini 3 tim Indonesia round kelima masuk halaman kedua.
Iya, sini bukan round Miramar yang bagus sih tim Indonesia. Cuma ada EVOS yang harus masuk ke halaman pertama setelah dapat nomor 2 overall tadi di Miramar ya. Tapi untuk Boom kali ini kurang maksimal juga, 2 poin doang setelah 3 orang ditangkap di rotasi. BTR juga tadi susah banget masuk dalam zona. NFT juga sama tadi, mereka udah masuk zona tapi ditembak dari semua arah. Dan yang nomor 5 tuh baik banget pas. 4 tim, yang nomor 5 kita bakal sampai juga hal pertama, Links Box RK RRQ dengan 10 poin, Bapak 10 poin, VIP 19 poin, ada EVOS dengan 22 poin, dan juga ada Illuminate dengan 29 poin, 9 kill, dan juga dapetin chicken dinner di game kali ini. Dan untuk untuk man of the match, itu siapa? Menurut gue kayaknya anggota EVOS ya.
Feeling gue Illuminate.
Gue EVOS.
Illuminate.
Kayaknya Fox ya kalau gue.
Lo Fox it.
Fox ya.
Gue Illuminate. Siapanya Illuminate?
Enak banget 4 orang.
Oke. Johnny.
Johnny.
Armjon.
Namanya bagus, Armjon. Kita manggil apa? Johnny.
Iya. Karena emang kemana ya, enak banget nyebut Johnny.
Sebagai gue kasih tau kan ke caster Inggris.
Aduh, what?
Hah? Beda sendiri.
Jumper 4 kill 582 damage, survival time-nya perfect 27 menit. Bulet. Suka gue bulet.
Kenapa?
Ya enak dibacanya kan 27 menit. Ngitungnya kayak lu kalau ngasih kembalian atau bayar sesuatu dengan jumlah yang genap kan enak. Ya, kayak misal 25.000 lo kasih gocap gitu, kembali 25.000 lagi. Kan enak.
Dan kita bakal pindah ke tugas ranking sementara. Ada Zoo di bawah, NFT RK Boom ID di posisi 13, NFT 15, RQ XF Links Box. Kali ini hari yang gak terlalu bagus untuk Boom dan juga NFT ya. Dan Boom agak bahaya karena ini hari terakhir mereka bermain. Besok 6 game bakal berjalan tanpa mereka bermain.
Yes, kesempatan terakhir di Irregal. Boom harus mendapatkan placement yang lebih baik karena sejauh ini dari 5 round yang udah berjalan, mereka bagus di round keempat dengan 14 poin.
Betul, tapi sisa gamenya kayak kurang maksimal poinnya, 1, 3, dan 2.
Agak
NFT hari ini kurang mainnya, tapi kita bakal langsung pindah ke halaman pertama. Ada Pure Skill, VIP, Purple Mood, Orange, Bapak A, 3 Illuminate, 2 EVOS, 1 Bigetron. Jadi masih didominasi oleh 2 tim Indonesia pada hari ini, Bigetron dan juga EVOS. 89 poin, 71 poin, dan Illuminate dengan 63 poin sementara ini. Sebelum masuki kita game ke-6 ya.
Yes, last round kita, round ke-6 Irregal. Jadi buat kalian persiapkan diri, mantapkan diri mendukung Indonesia di last round. Untuk hari ke-23, gue Pasta.
Wolfie.
Sampai jumpa di Irregal nanti. Bye-bye.
Itu nggak bisa loh. Itu nggak bisa. Maksudnya OBS-nya nggak bisa lah gitu. Itu yang download terbaru ya. Udah normal biasanya. Normal biasanya.
Kalau ini nggak mau masuk. Nggak bisa.
Thank you very much, casters. Now I have none other than the one and only Matai for Louis the Murder. Rough day for you so far.
It's going to the end, so we really like just play it out.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a conversation before. We know it's gonna be really hard for you guys to catch up to Bigatron as well. So, what was the team's expectation now? How are you guys approaching every game? Is it something that you guys go in, do your best? If you get points, you get. If you don't, you don't.
Actually, what we're doing now, we're preparing also for the C final. So what we are doing is just sorting out the things.
That's true.
Actually, like no matter what we do, unless we get all the chicken, then we will get like first place.
Yeah, true. That's very true.
And also like for the reward, we don't really know is it necessary. It's not really necessary for us to get the first place. First and third is go to premium.
Yeah, it's pretty much quite true. I think you guys have done splendid coming into the last 2 weeks as well. But let's run through a couple of games. It's the first time that we're seeing you here getting that chicken dinner for the day, coming into the 5th game. So what went wrong in the first 4? I know Vikendi, you guys had a really good circle. But what happened right there?
Actually, the first problem is like miscommunication. First, I'm the last person within the vehicle with the smoke. But then Bernard thought that he can take the vehicle in front of me, which is out of smoke.
Oh, okay.
But we already know that on the left have remaining person from I think from Arcade.
Yeah, there was a member for Arcade, which is what happened when you guys actually clashed and you guys got taken out there. It's a bit unfortunate moment, but it's okay. You guys are bouncing really strong back. And I'm gonna ask you the same question that I've asked all the past winners for today as well. What is the one thing you want to do? The first thing you want to do when you get back home?
Eat.
Eat? Why is it that every participant wants to eat?
No, actually, for other country, our own food is the best.
Wow, okay, so every country thinks theirs is the best. Okay, I'm gonna say my Singaporean food is the best as well.
Yeah, we have our own taste, so like whatever is from our home, from our like what should we call them? Mother dishes.
Oh, home cooked dishes.
Yeah,
Home cooked dishes. Alright, that's very true. Alright, thank you very much. Hopefully you win the last game as well. I'm hoping that's for all our teams. With that being said, congratulations, and I'll see you hopefully in the next game. Alright, so let's take a look at how Illuminate the Brother actually bounced back. Like I said, rough day for them thus far. First 4 games, really early finishes, but coming into this one, I would say it's one of the more surprising ones, because Miramar, it's really hard to keep the map under control. It's not as straightforward as Erangel, where you've got a favorite zone to spot. You have a fixed rotation that you can go. Miramar just opens up the rest of the map, and once again we will see something similar to Miramar, where the flight's all the way in the north, and because of how huge Miramar is, the furthest that it can drive is actually around 1.5 kilometers, which gives you float around here. So somewhere along this line is the maximum that these teams can go. Maybe over here if you really drag those parachutes out. So you can see that none of the teams can actually reach the prison. Same goes for Chumachara, which is what Evos always love to drop in. For Les Learners, there's Impala, La Bendita. All these are slightly out of reach for all those players that want to go into the southern end. So remember what I said coming into Erangel is that what happens in this case is that we're going to see a lot of early skirmishes and teams because of how near they want to drop to each other and how quickly they want to get to those vehicles. But that wasn't the case to be. Instead, we saw the teams peacefully go through the first phase, not too much of an action, a couple of knocks here and there, a couple of stray kills, and now we're going to see EVOS take up this hill, where let's play a bit of attention right now. So, look at where Illuminate the Murder is, right? They are coming in from the slightly south of Picado, right? Pretty smooth journey, not too many of the teams around them. The only few teams that might have a couple of trouble is Tina on the west end, and Bigatron as well, which we will see them clash against members of Amplify and Papa R as the circle starts to close in onto the eastern front. And this is where we see Ripper Killers and Bigatron trash it out. First off, look at Draw's position. Draw is so far away from the rest of the teammates that when Bigatron knocks him down, the rest of Ripper Killers have to make a really wide rotation coming in from the outside to at least try to provide some sort of cover. If not, Hein can also push in, try to get a couple of flank, because they have 2 members of Bigatron actually getting pinned down. With that being said, Bigatron's, first priority is to obviously get Luxy up and running. They spot out Hein, but they can't take him down quick enough. So that buys in a little bit of a window gap, I would say, for Ripper Killers to actually rotate around, get better angles, and Bigatron was just pinned down. Look at that, it's a 2v4. Hein, first one to get the first knock. You got Zico across the road, making sure that none of the members from Bigatron can actually cross here. So even if Bigatron wants to go here, or they want to go here, if they go on to the left, they get pinned down by Cows. If they go on the right, Zico has a free spraying alley downwards, where Draw actually is. So they can't exactly get to Draw as well, because if they put themselves here, Zico will just get the free fight. So that's going to create...
Oke, ya bisa bujuk produk jauh.
Aplikasi itu wifi kan?
Senang tau, jauh juga.